What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today on A&W Fishing, we're going to do some pond fishing. We're going out, just going to hit a pond, and I'm going to kind of give you guys some tips along the way, because winter pond fishing this time of year can be an absolute grind. It's really hard to get fish to bite in ponds. It almost seems like they disappear. They're not really as shallow anymore, or not really as aggressive, but I'm going to give you guys some tips to hopefully get you guys some more fish catches from the bank. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a good one. All right, guys, so we are out here at the pond. I'm gonna kind of show you my bait selection for what I'm gonna do a lot of times in the winter. So as you can see, a lot of times I like to fish the extremes, The wintertime fishing, it can get really tough. So I like to throw something that's gonna be either larger or smaller. So I have two swim baits here. I have a Megabass Mag Draft, 6-inch one. I have a 6-inch Buka Trick Shad here as a glide bait there. And then I got a little Dirty Jig Finesse jig and a little drop shot with a robo worm on it. So that's gonna be kind of the bait selection today. Alrighty, guys, about to make my first cast with the glide bait. Have this on my new 7.6 extra heavy X Pride. I got it as a new flipping and swim bait rod, so kind of doubles as both for me. I'm able to fish both like swim baits like this. I'm also able to flip and stuff, but this Trick Shad is looking real nice in the water, so hopefully we can catch someone. All right, guys, so one thing that I like to do this time of year, it's a little bit different from how I'm usually gonna fish in ponds. So usually in like the spring, the fall, and even the summer, I'm a lot of times casting parallel to the bank, maybe a few feet off the bank. A lot of times that's how I'm gonna start fishing. I'm gonna fish closer to the edge of the pond, because a lot of times I feel like that's where most of my bites come, and like in those other months. But this time of year, a lot of times I feel like I don't really get bit as much of shallow closer to the bank. So I'm still paralleling a lot of times, but I'm casting like a little bit farther off the bank, as you can see. I'll cast from there all the way out to maybe, like a 45-degree angle off the bank. A lot of times that's how I'm gonna start fishing. Still making parallel casts, but I'm not quite, fishing as shallow as I usually would. But I'm throwing this glide bait right now. Have not got much action on this thing yet, so we're gonna fish this for a little longer, then we'll probably switch to like a Mag Draft or a jig or something and see what happens. Oh. Yo, it's a freaking otter. What the? Yo, what? Oh, I hope I got that on camera. Like, what are you doing, buddy? Huh. What on earth? There he is right there. Got it. Up. %, got a bite there. I swung on too early. 100% got a bite there. Oh. I think it's not got something now, yeah. A little leaf, but my goodness, something did it right there. Alright, guys, so I had that one bite on the Mag Draft out there. He dumped it twice and I just swung and missed, but I might take a couple more casts of this and I'm gonna go to a jig, because the bite is just tough right now, as I kind of expected. We weren't able to get out here in the morning, so we had to come kind of midday, and it's super sunny, like no wind, so tough conditions, but I was still hoping that maybe we could catch some fish. But it's been a grind so far. I've had one little bite on Mag Draft and that's it, but yeah, we'll keep y'all posted. Alright, guys, we still have no bites today except for that one little bite on the Mag Draft. Nothing on a jig, which really surprised me. Thought I was going to be able to catch a few fish on a jig, but we are gonna put the jig rod over it, put up the bait casters for a little bit, and throw around a little drop shot and see if maybe we just need to go finesse this whole time. But I mean, throwing jigs, we're throwing swim baits, and I think it's about time now to switch over to something a little bit more finessey. So we're gonna throw this drop shot around and see if we can. It's hard. What you mean? I don't get it. That's true. Oh, I got one. He's not big, but oh my goodness, I caught a bass. Maybe. Yeah, he's a pound. He's a baby, but whew, that feels good, guys. Caught a 1 pounder on a drop shot. Little robo worm. Oh, there we go. See you, buddy. We did it, guys. We caught a bass. That one ate a little drop shot. He was just a little guy, but I mean, there you go. I mean, when it's tough, that was within the first 5 minutes of throwing around the drop shot. So we're gonna see if there's a couple more out there. And I mean, hey, it was no giant, but I'm just happy we caught a bass. This one's even smaller. That was on the very next cast. Tiny guy. See you, buddy. A little bit farther to the left, a little bit close to that little tiny lay down. This shoreline here, this little bank is like, I mean, it always has fish. It's crazy. That bank, and usually this canal with that pocket always has some fish too. Got it. Another little dude. The little dudes are coming to play today. Well, little skinny guy. See you later. Well, guys, camera just died. Finally caught a pretty decent one. That one's about 2 1/4, maybe 2 1/2. Caught him on the drop shot, of course, with the robo worm. So yeah, that's awesome. But yeah. All right, guys, let's get this fish back. Ooh, best fish of the day, of course, right when my camera died. But go on, buddy. See ya. All right, guys, got another one. That one's another, probably just shy of a pound there. He's a little bit smaller than the first one I caught. But all 5 of my fish have been on this stretch right here, over there. I don't know what it is about it, but there's just fish on that stretch. Another one on the drop shot. See you, buddy. All right, guys, so kind of what I'm doing is I'm just taking a bunch of casts down this stretch here. Trying to fish and hold the phone right now, so kind of challenging, but basically there's a stretch. It's a wind-blown bank. The wind's blowing down, or the wind's blowing over to this bank, and I'm just throwing my drop shot down it, and that's how I've caught all 5 of my fish today. So yeah. All right, guys, there's number 6. Another one on the drop shot. That's probably gonna be the last fish of the day. One of the smaller fish of the day, but hey, honestly, we turned the day around, caught some fish on the drop shot, and we learned something. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time on A&W Fishing.